What's up, guys? I'm back making these videos, man. Um, Today we're just gonna talk about trends. We're gonna talk about what a trend is, why trends are, types of trends, and we're gonna go in further detail of how to look for trading opportunities and things like that. So let's get straight into it, man. Okay, so what is a trend? A trend is just basically where prices move in a particular direction, whether it be up, down, sideways, whatever it may be. That's just the particular direction price is moving. All right. So why are trends important? Trends are important because trading trends is not difficult at all. Right. It's probably one of the most simplest ways that you can make money and become consistent and a profitable trader in forex. All right. You also got to understand that trends and ranges are created by crowd behavior, and they exist in all time frames in all markets, whether it be the stock market, the crypto market, forex market, whatever the market is. Trends are there. All right. The three different types of trends. You have an upwards trend, a downwards trend, and a sideways trend. An upwards trend, also known as an uptrend or a bullish trend. A downwards trend, also known as a downtrend or a bearish trend. Then you have a sideways trend, what we also call a ranging market. It's just pretty much where the market just moves sideways. All right, so do it. An uptrend. An uptrend In an uptrend, the market rises while making a sequence of higher highs and higher lows. All right, and we just abbreviate higher highs with H and higher lows with H and L. All right, so now that you know what an uptrend is, I'm gonna draw a few examples for you, and I'm gonna show you a live example. So let's get straight into it. A quick uptrend for you, real quick. And label everything out for you. Here you have your low, you have your high, your high and low, high high, high low, your high high, and your high low. Alright? And that is pretty much just keeping it simple. That is pretty much how the market moves. The market moves in really only three ways. You have an uptrend, downtrend, and a range. That's the only really three ways the market moves. Um, when you're in an uptrend, the how to find the most, the best. I'm gonna say the best setup is to only take buys in an uptrend if you're a trend trader. All right, and we're going to talk about different types of traders along the line too. But if you're a trend trader, then you you want to maximize your opportunity at buying low. Okay. So what I mean by that is, if you see this right, we have our low, we have our high, a high and low. The reason why this is a high and low is because this low is higher than our previous low. Okay, and as you can see, all right, once our high has been broken, we make a higher high. The reason why this is a higher high is because it is higher than our previous high. All right. So once we break our high and we pull back, making another higher low. The reason why this is our next higher low is because it's higher than our previous higher low. All right. This will be your entry point. All right. This is how you maximize your opportunity in the forex market. When you're in a hood trend, you want to buy low, right? You want to wait for that confirmation and buy low. Same thing. Price breaks our price break our higher high again, forming a new higher high. We wait for a pullback to where price makes a higher low. Again, this is a higher high because it is higher than our previous high. This is a higher low because this is higher than our previous low. Okay? So once price pulls back, creates another higher low, then we maximize that buying opportunity and go long. All right. But I'm gonna show you something else as well. This is what I really consider a textbook uptrend. Textbook to me, textbook just mean it perfect. You know what I mean? Everything lines up to where it should be lined up, but you won't always see it that way. You gotta understand the market does not go up and down straight all the time. It doesn't make perfect uptrends and downtrends and ranges. All right, so let me show you something. I'll create a new, right? Create a new segment up here. Same thing. We're still in the uptrend, but I'm gonna show you how some uptrends may look. They won't be so perfect all the time. All right. So we have our low. Have our high. All right. And sometimes you may get something like this. To where price may come and test our previous low. All right. It may not always be above, but as long as price does not breach our low, then that is considered a higher low. All right. That is considered our higher low. And the same thing. Let me move this out the way. And it's the same thing. Once price breaches our high and forms a new higher high, right? Sometimes when the market pulls back, it won't pull back exactly at that level. Sometimes the market may pull back a little bit further, like here. But as long as this higher low isn't breached, then we're still in an uptrend market, right? We're still in the uptrend market, guys. And the same thing just continues, right? We breach a high. Now, which once we breach that high, boom, another higher high, pullback, right? Now you may get a perfect pullback, making it a higher low. All right. So this is sometimes you may see the market, you know, stop at the high. It's not necessarily a high high, but it might test that high again and come back, testing that higher low, and eventually just continue the uptrend movement. You know, it does not the market does not go up and down perfectly all the time. Yeah, you're going to see different scenarios, how the market moves in the uptrend and things like that. Let me label these. Have our low, right? And we have our high. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in a bit, so we can see it more clearly. There you go. 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 And there you go. All right. Now let's zoom in a bit. All right. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. All right. So we have our low here, right? Then we have our high. We have a high, this higher low. Why? Because it it is higher than our previous low. So we want to wait for an uptrend to be confirmed. And what confirms an uptrend is once price breaches our high, forms a new higher high, and pulls back and makes a higher low. The reason why this is a higher low is because this low is higher than our previous low. This is a higher high because this is higher than our previous high. But as my point is, you would never get a perfect pullback to this level. You know, it may break, but as we learn candlesticks formation, then you would have known and Fibonacci and things like that and other tools and confirmations we use to find out entries and take a great set of like as such, then this would have been a perfect trading opportunity, you know. And the same thing as we keep moving forward. All right. So boom. We have one entry there. Priced in again breaches our high. Forms a new high. Now guess what? It wasn't perfect. Price didn't just stop here, you know, it pulled all the way back, but it never breached our previous low. So this is still a higher low. And again, once we learn about support and resistance and other tools and other things like that to confirm our entry, this would have been another good entry to go buy, to buy, right? And this is why I say when you're in an uptrend, you always want to look to buy low. It's like any market, just like in a housing market, the stock market, you never want to buy when prices all the way up here. Okay, you don't want to just put yourself in that position or all the way up here. All right. And then also in the trending market, you may have it to where the price never come back to a previous area of your high. So like price here, it broke, but pulled back here. It never came back to this level. But that is still our higher low. All right. Now the way you look at the market is based on you. You know, how you look at trends and things like that is based on you. Everything with forex is really subjective, and what I mean by subjective is there really is no right and wrong way to do certain things. It's really all based on you and what works for you. Just remember that. And I say that to say is because a lot of people say, you know, this is also this would have been our new high. All right, this area here, and this would have been our new higher low. Right? And then we would have continued as such. It all really depends on how you look at the market. Um, that could be a new higher high, that could be a new higher low. Um, I like to really look at the overall big picture. I don't like to really consider everything a higher low and a higher high. I really just like to look at the very big impulsive moves. But this could be a higher high and a higher low. All right, just really depends on how you look at it, and just continue as such. All right, but in some cases, there will never always be a perfect trend. All right, you're gonna have to where the new higher line, the new higher low, may um, intersect with the previous higher low. Meaning, like here, it may come back and get close to the testing that same level. You know, and as we learn about chart patterns later on and double bottoms, double tops, you're also going to see what I mean. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here about an uptrend. I don't want to make my videos too long. I want to keep them short, so that way it's not a lot of information being processed at one time. So I'm going to keep them short and straight to the point. But yeah, we talked about trends, how to find. We talked about an uptrend and how to find a great setup and a great value opportunity and what you want to be looking for. Next video, we're going to cover downtrends. Pretty much the same thing, just talking about downtrends, and we're going to talk about what a range is and how to trade ranges. The same process I'm going to draw for you, then I'm going to show you a live example and discuss it further. All right, peace, guys. See you in the next video.